Has OPEC done all it can do in gas reserves? Which company is aiming high in 2012? What Houston-based company has done a little shopping? And has an Australian company taken a slice off the top? All this and more when we come back. Hello and welcome back to EnergyScout News and Information. I'm your host, Red Byers. Today's segment will focus on independent producers within the energy industry. In breaking news, OPEC and President Chakib Khalil has already done more than enough to keep world oil markets supplied and can do nothing to convince the turmoil on world financial markets. Producers were not comfortable with prices now above $90 a barrel. A production increase in any case would not have an impact on prices. Suncor Energy has been given final approval to plans to invest $20 billion in an expansion project aimed at maximizing potential crude output from its oil sands projects by 200,000 barrels per day in 2012. Suncor's board of directors had given final investment approval to increase production holdings to 550,000 barrels per day by 2012 from their current plans to expand output to 350,000 barrels per day at the company's giant oil sands operation located north of Fort McMurray in Alberta. Now let's take a quick look at other news in the energy industry. Houston-based Basic Energy Services has purchased Xterra fishing and rental tools and bought out all the operating assets of Lackey Construction for a total of $23.3 million in cash. Basic will gain 5 well service rigs in the Lackey purchase. Chief Executive Ken Huesman said the companies acquired are excellent examples of the type of business that we find attractive and continue to be available throughout our markets. Australian-based coal bed methane company Malapo has signed an agreement to buy a slice of an emerging eastern Canadian shale gas play for $3.2 million. The producer of the shale is set to get 1.85 million acres of the potentially lucrative Utica and Lorraine shales. During the 1970s, the gas was discovered by Shell and Soquip in nearby acreage while hunting for deeper and more conventional reservoirs. Over the next 12 months, the company plans to spend $1.2 million while it identifies the most beneficial acreage areas for initial drilling trials. Now it's down to business. For our leaders and laggards, leading the pack today is Lane Energy at 2.66%, lagging behind is Suncor at 3.85%. Crude oil is up 69 cents to $92.33 and is still holding in the lower $90 range. Natural gas is also still up and holding 10 cents to $8.04. And now, let's take a quick look at our people on the move. In strange news today, a young punk tried to rob a 53-year-old woman. The catch is, she's a black belt.
Gregory St. Germain?
Yes, sir.
You're charged with burglary with assault or battery, grand theft, and possession of stolen property.
24-year-old Gregory St. Germain appearing before a Broward County judge Saturday after messing with the wrong woman.
I walked in. As soon as I got here, I heard noise in the back bedroom. And that's when I immediately took off running.
53-year-old Margot Foster had just arrived at her Lighthouse Point home Friday morning, and the noise she was actually hearing was St. Germain, who'd broken in. Foster didn't think twice about chasing him.
And as he ran through, instead of going towards the street, he ran the opposite direction and ran to the back corner of my fence.
Foster, a black belt in martial arts and a marathon runner, tackled St. Germain.
Yeah, he was afraid. I jerked him off of the fence really hard and threw him down on the ground and landed on top of him and tried to punch him a couple of times.
Well, looks like you came to the wrong hood, because Granny's got game. Well, that's it for today's Energy Headlines. Be sure to check out our website at EnergyScout.com. Be sure to stay tuned with us on Monday. We will take a look at production within the energy industry. For Energy Scout News and Information, I'm your host, Red Byers.
Make the day